Video diary July 22nd, 2022. I'm sorry if you can hear like this ringing voice. It's a water pump. The karaoke management, which happened to be owned by the same owner of this place, um, they want they turn on the pump like every afternoon, and they won't let any of us to turn it off. So yeah, another just another thing to make peace with. All right. By the way, I intentionally skipped a few days not making videos because I was busy. This week is kind of busy because we have our monthly meeting with one of our main client, and I would have to prepare reports and everything. So yeah. And aside from that, I also don't want this to be kind of mandatory for me. I just want this to be something that I love to do, and not something that I should do. So yeah, so I'll probably skip a day or two, and it's fine. Anyway, I have a tattoo appointment tomorrow, and me being a dumbass, I accidentally burn my. So I want to get a tattoo in my thigh, and I incidentally burn my thigh just where the tattoo supposed to go. It's like a small burn, and I'm a smoker, right? And you can tell if your friend is a smoker sometimes just by the holes that they have all over their clothing and carpet and bed sheets and other stuff. And yeah, but instead of bed sheets, I burn myself. But it's just like a tiny small burn spot. It's like when you smoke, sometimes there's a burned tobacco flying, and yeah, burn stuff. And yeah, I don't know. I'm going to consult it to my tattoo artist tomorrow, and hopefully everything's going to be okay because I wanted this tattoo so bad. I mean, I have alternative if just in case this one is too risky, or there's any some kind of side effect if we proceed. I have some alternatives, so don't worry. I always have planned. That's me, Lo. I am this person who basically can go with the flow, but when I do plan, I have this plan A and B and C to the Z. And if some plan doesn't work, I'll just make up new plans. So yeah. And if the new plan still doesn't work, let's just go with the flow and whatever. And anyway, ooh, why do I forgot about the main thing that I intentionally want to talk about today? Because today I actually have a topic to discuss, to talk about, which is about dating. Um, since I broke up with my last boyfriend, I kind of didn't think of other relationship, and I'm not actively looking for dates, and I just don't not interested at this moment because relationship can be exhausting, and now I'm still exhausted from the last relationship, so I just want to be me and do my thing and just do some work and everything. But if one day I'm going to go on dates again, I don't know when, but if I will not date people from this city ever again. Okay, so let me explain. I have these silly rules of not dating people from the same circle. You know what I mean? So if I dated you, I will not date your friend or your friend's friends, and basically everyone on their friend Friendster list. If you know what Friendster is, it's an ancient social media, and it was made to prove that human connections are limited into like 5 steps. I don't know how to explain this. You can find it find about it later. But basically, uh, it's like to prove that we actually live in this small circle, and every small circles is kind of interconnecting with one another, if that makes sense. So yeah. I have these silly rules not to date people on the same circles, and it went so well for the majority of my life, because I usually like intentionally choose. I don't want to say choose, but I will do some background check, and if I know that this guy, then I will not go on dates with them. I mean, if this guy know a guy that I previously dated, or I have history with, I will not go with their friends or their friends, if you know what I mean. Yeah, and it worked. It worked. I mean, I my I have I prefer to keep my dating life a secret, if that makes sense. It's not that I don't want to show the world that I have a boyfriend or I have a date and want to pretend as if I'm single. No, I just want to like kind of keep it for ourselves. And I just talk about my dates to only people that I trust, because yeah, I just don't want to like overshare my relationship to the world. That is why uh like not everyone knows about my dating history, and being me with a kind of secretive habit, and not picking I don't want to say picking, but not going on dates with people in the same circles. It's kind of a way for me to protecting me, so uh, I don't get into an awkward situations, because it can happen, right? If you date, for example, you dated a guy, and then some years later you meet another guy, but turn out they know each other, and you guys can like meet in a situation. For me, it's going to be super awkward. Maybe it's okay for some people, and if you do that, that's okay, but for me, I don't know how to handle it. It's just a me thing. So yeah. And why do I out of the blue think about it? Oh god. So yeah, when I first moved to Bandung, I barely know anyone, and I only know like my best friends, and they are all females, and I'm very straight, so I will not go on dates with any of them. And I just it's not like a recent breakup. I like broke up from my ex at that time, like 2 years prior. And at that time, by the time I moved to Bandung, I'm kind of in a open relationship with someone, but it didn't work out. And yeah, that's another story. But anyway, I moved to Bandung. I didn't know anyone. Despite of my open relationship, I have literally no I don't literally know any guys in Bandung. and I thought Bandung is a big city, right? So applying my rules not to date anyone in the same circle should be easy to do, but turns out it's not that easy. Because okay, probably Bandung is a big city, but uh, by the time I use dating apps at the time, I used dating apps for the first time in 2020 because I was bored and I just want something, to spice things up and make problems, make bad decisions. And yeah, I thought it would be safe. I will never encounter anyone who knows someone I dated, right? Wrong. Remember that my last relationship that didn't work out. I dated this guy for like 5 month ish, and I don't have regrets that much. But this is one of my biggest regret because before we're dating, we're actually friends and we're good as friends, and now we're not friends anymore because I think he's incapable not only to be a decent boyfriend but also as a decent friend. So yeah, we just, at least from my side, I just cut ties and burn the bridges. And during our relationship, I know some of his friends, and I kind of make friends with his friends too. And we often hang out with his friends, and yeah, some of them then follow me on social media, and that is just normal because he sometimes posts some pictures with me and me doing the same, so it's like his friends can see me and they following me, and that's normal. Then there's this one girl that I thought, oh, she must be just another friend of my ex. And this is kind of complicated and I don't know how to wrap my story around it. I'm so sorry if this video is super confusing to you. This confused me too. But before I date this guy, I have a crush on some other guy. But unfortunately, he doesn't love me back. I mean, love. He doesn't even interested in me. Doesn't he barely see me. I just like we went on a date and we have a one night stand and that's it, to put it simple. So back to this girl who followed me. Remember, I thought I thought she is a friend of my recent ex. All right, but then I follow her back because I just like I want to make friends with everyone. If they're nice to me, I just be nice back. And because I follow her back, I then be able to see what she's up to, right? I can see her stories and post, and then she posted a lot about her place. I don't know how to say kosan in English. Really, is it a studio? Is it a dorm? Is it? It's not clearly not an apartment. I don't know. So basically, he posted a lot of her in his place with his friends. I mean, her. Sorry, at her place with her friends, and then when I saw that for the first time, I was like, hold on. Wait a minute. I know that place. How do I know that place? Because I've been there. I spent a night in there doing things I should not do with someone I could not have. So yeah, she stays in the same place as my crush that I told you about earlier. Okay. And for for a moment I kind of think, oh, maybe it's a different place. Just have a very similar design and architecture. Is it architecture or architecture? I don't know. Yeah, the same design and style, even though I strongly believe that it is the same place because I know so well about like the door style and the stairs and everything. And turn out today I found out that they are in fact stay at the same place. And they are probably friends. I mean, I kinda avoiding this guy that I have a crush on because it just hurts me so much to see him post his girlfriend pictures all over the internet. It just hurt me and I couldn't take it. And that is why I kinda avoiding him because I don't want to accidentally see him uh on his friend's post. You know that thing happens, right? And now I'm kind of friends with this girl who stayed at the same place. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Maybe you watching me right now looking like this and girl, stop. It's nothing. I know it's probably nothing. I'm just saying. And based on this experience, I decided not to date someone from this city. I probably prefer to find someone outside of the city or probably overseas. I don't know. I'm not sure. Haven't decided yet. But yeah. However, there is something that I need to tell you, and I've been thinking about this for the past few days, maybe. I feel super bored. I know I'm getting old, and all of my friends are now like married, have children, and have families and work outside of the city. So I have no one, and I feel not so, but kind of lonely. And maybe I can make use of dating apps, but don't you? It's not like what you think. I'm not planning on finding any romantic relationship, just a relationship in general, and I'm going to preferably looking for a friendship because I need friends. I do need friends. I have some friends here, but even them, they still have their own lives and their own other friends group, and they have boyfriend and girlfriends and all of that stuff. So just going out and just hang out and do nothing and just have a conversation over a coffee is something I rarely get. So yeah, I was thinking about installing a dating app, but I'm still not sure though. I don't know. If I do, I know it's going to be another bad decision, and I'm happy with my life now, and I don't want to ruin it. But yeah, hopefully I have enough self control. I think that's it for today. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.